guys, welcome back to my channel. I was gonna record, and then I decided not to because my neighbor was mowing the backyard as soon as I started setting up. But now she's done, so I don't hear any noise. So I decided to go ahead and start recording before I started potting. So I have this old terracotta pot that was gifted to me, I believe, and it was supposed to be a haul, not a potting video, but it turned into a potting video. So on Mother's Day, I decided to stop at Home Depot and see what they had, and I picked up a few plants. So I got this Fred Ives. I got it in the, I believe it's a gallon, but wait, is this a gallon? Is it called a gallon? You know, the $7.98 one, regular one, the $7.98. Yeah, so I think it's $7.98. Anyways, so guys, right now I was at Home Depot, but I don't know how long the sale is for, so I'm gonna look for that. But there, I saw today that it said that I stopped today also, just to see what they had, but I didn't buy anything. But this size here was $5.98, I believe, on sale. I've never seen them on sale before. So just call your Home Depot before you make the trip and see if they do have the almond plants on sale. But you know, call the garden center. Don't call regular. Don't ask, you know, like a regular customer service, because they might not know. So anyways, I bought this Fred Eye, but I already split it up, and I'll show you why in a minute. So anyways, I'm gonna start planting. No, this is not what I'm gonna start with. Sorry. So, if you guys remember that big pot that I bought for $35 that had the Echeveria raindrops in it, these were in there as well. These are really stressed out. They were like that already, and they stayed like that because normally I have more of this color. I have this plant already, and as you can see, it flowered here, but they trimmed it, so now it's having little plants there. So I might trim it further down and just leave, you know, let the baby plants grow out right there. But yeah, I initially was gonna plant the Fred Ives by itself in this big pot, but I was like, you know what, let me make an arrangement out of it. So yeah, I decided to do that. This needs more soil. It's gonna tip over. 1 second. For those of you that might not know, because you're fairly new to my channel, first of all, welcome. And then second of all, I always use what I have available, which is Miracle-Gro cactus soil. That's what I have available for me. And then I mix in some Turfus All Pro Sport, I think it's called Turfus, that I get at this landscape company. So yeah, they use that in baseball fields. So yeah, and I can hear my kids, they're being a little crazy in there. So I'm gonna use that. And then I really like these blue blue chalk sticks. I always tend to call them chopsticks, but they're blue chalk sticks. And this also came out of the big planter that I had bought. So I'm gonna put that in there. What is that? I added a lot of Turfus to this soil. So anyways, let's see. Yeah, I like that. Okay, that looks pretty good. Let me make some more room for these roots. Okay. They're singing. They're singing. My daughters are singing. I can hear them in my room singing. So then this beauty with another piece would go right here. She's got some long roots, so I'm just gonna try to dig this out as far as I can. See which way I can place her. If I put it there, it's gonna look weird. So I need to move it to the side like this. I'm not trying to pack this too much. It's already got some pretty big plants, so I don't want to pack it anymore. But I feel like now that baby over there is gonna look all weird. Gotta make it like looks like it's right there, like attached to it. Okay, let me start filling it up. So a lot of my plants lost a bunch of leaves. Yeah, some of them even look almost gone. But you know what I was thinking? So I think a few things could have happened. It could be nothing to do with the soil. I'm gonna tell you why, okay? So doing yard sales and meeting people, right? That have succulents, I would see they'd had some arrangements out in the open with no protection from the rain. And I asked them if they were concerned about rot, and she said no, that it's been like that for a while, that she hasn't had an issue with rot. And yeah, no issues. So what I think is with the correct soil and also time for the roots to establish, then the plant has a better chance of surviving all the rain, because it has a good root system and it's been established. So I think that that's part of it. And also if it had rain, which this was happening very often, it would rain and then the sun would come out. And obviously I'm not around to constantly I can't keep running outside to go shake the water off of the leaves, right? So it could also have been that the water got really hot sitting on top of the leaf while the sun is hitting them, and then, well, that's what, started to kill the plant, So yeah, I mean, the plant wasn't dead. It wasn't, what I'm trying to say, the plant was not rotting from the root up. It was rotting from the leaves down. So that's what I'm trying to say. So my mind tells me, right, when I see that, my mind tells me, okay, if this had to do anything with the soil, then the plant would be rotting from the bottom up. Right? Does that make sense to you guys? So that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that that's what happened to some of those plants that had all the dead leaves and the stem, the top of the stem, starting to look a little black. So that's what I think happened. So to me, in my mind, I believe it was more the water just sitting on top and then the sun hitting it, because that's what would happen. It would just rain and then the sun would come out. So yeah. Anyways, that's what I believed happened. Hey, this came out pretty cute. I like it. And it wasn't really intentional. It wasn't really intentional. I was like going to do it a different way. And then I thought, you know what? This pot is too big. So let's do it this way. So that came out pretty cute. So let me move this aside. And let me show you why I bought that Fred Ives, because I do have a Fred Ives already. But the reason I bought that Fred Ives is because of this beauty right here. This crested Fred Ives right here. See right here? That's crested. So pretty. And I was going to remove this piece, but this piece is actually attached from the bottom. So I decided, you know what? Let's just keep it together. I'm just going to keep it together like this. And I'm going to pot it into this pot right here. It does have a drainage that I made like an X on it. Hold on one second. I had a big agave in here. I had a big agave, but I took it out and planted it in some different pots in the front yard. I'm gonna actually do an agave collection video so you guys see my agave collection. Let me just go get a piece of screen to put at the bottom. Okay guys, I got my screen right there. I'm just gonna put some soil in. I really like this yellow. It's like a mustardy yellow, but it's not like super in your face yellow. Maxie sees the neighbor back there with the dogs. Okay, let's see. Maxie, come here. Hello. Max. Hey. Max. Huh? Okay. Okay. Her dog is back there. Maxie's trying to... Dogs can act differently when they're behind the fence. You know? They can be territorial. Like, Maxie's super friendly, but... I don't know. So I'd just rather be safe than sorry if she would try to nip the dog through the fence. Max, just because, so Maxie is always, when I walk her, she's met other dogs and she's super friendly. She's never growled at any other dog but my other neighbor's dog. But that's because my neighbor dog has really bad energy. She yaps at everyone and she wants to eat everyone and she's so tiny. But, you know, she's got like, what do they call it? Small dog syndrome. What do they call that? So yeah, she tries to. She doesn't like that dog. Okay. I want them to look like if they're together. I want it to look like if it's together. So let's see if I can do that. I need more soil on this side. Definitely no top dressing for this one just because it has that lip. So not very good airflow. You know, so I don't want to block a little bit of airflow that it has. So I think that's it. It's gonna grow really pretty in this pot. Let me dress the other one and I'm done putting the rocks on the arrangement, but real quick I wanted to show you this beautiful mammillaria that I bought as well. It has a little defect right here, but it's not a big deal. But I'm letting those roots dry a little bit in the shade. This will be in the shade. I'll probably leave it for, I don't know, 2 to 3 days because it was in wet soil for a very long time and I know it got a lot of rain in the store. So that's what I bought and this is the name of it. Mammillaria. I can't say those names. So anyways, that's what that is. Now let's go look at the areas, guys. I used some red lava rock on there. It looks really, really pretty. I don't know if this is the final spot that I'm going to leave it. It is, the sun is going down. So right now there is sun here, but there is harsh sun here throughout the whole day. I know that I have been told that Fred Ives can handle it. These were already exposed to some sun, the ones in the back, but I would have to just slowly expose them. The Echeveria fred eyes to the sun just so it doesn't get burned. But then after that, I might be able to leave it there. So we go. And as always, I'll take pictures at the end. Here's my other fred eyes real quick. How big it is. It's doing well. And then here are the babies. They're propagated, and then here is the crested fred eyes right here. Okay guys, so that's it. Don't forget to like and subscribe and have a blessed day. Bye guys.